Hey, Marcy. Figured it out. Hold that. So guess what we did? We did something kind of funny. Marcy pulls up. There's the gate that lifts up, and you drive underneath. And what happened was Marcy here charges that gate every time, and I swear that it lifts up an inch, she's gone. She just goes right through it. And if we had like a Lamborghini or a Ferrari or some beautiful but lower car, she wouldn't even wait for it to lift. She'd just go straight through. It'd lift, and she'd be on the other side, and like just. I'm convinced of it. She's a savage. Right, Marcy? You're a savage.
Maniac.
You are a maniac. And I'm trying to hold this thing steady, and I can't do it. I had to switch out the microphone because it died. Oh, sure. Marcy puts on a smile now. Now she puts on a smile. We're in downtown Vernon. As exciting as that is, really not. Okay, let's go for it. We're going to go for it. So, here's downtown Vernon. There's all of it right there. And we're going to go to a place right over here. We're going to go to the Angry Otter Liquor so Marcy can buy a bottle of wine for house sitting, the people that are house sitting. Right? We're going to go to the Angry Otter. Then we're going to the Cal. We're going to have a bite to eat for supper.
Yes.
She does this thing where she says, don't bug me. And it's like, but how would you recognize me then?
Exactly.
It's like when you have a little brother and it's like, I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. And we're in a crowded restaurant, no less.
A lot. A lot.
You know what's really fun? When you grab the menu, and every once in a while, just blah. It scares the crap out of her. This is a poor thing.
The poor thing is...
The poor thing, she doesn't know what to do with herself.
Poor thing.
The poor thing.
Turn it off.
As her victimness wishes. Like a deer in the headlights, Marcy. Oh, I kicked the camera that time. So tell us your story, Marcy.
I don't have a story.
We don't play with the microphone too much. That it's recording.
Right there. I don't have a story. Pretty quiet.
The story of Marcy.
And that's it.
So what's it like having a man like me in your life, where I'm dragging you all over the country, making you experience all these wonderful things? What's that really like?
Wonderful.
She said sarcastically. Come on, what's it really like, Marcy?
It's fine. It's nice. It's nice to do things. But stop putting me on the spot.
No,
Yes.
never. Tell us more.
There's nothing to tell. We're traveling around in our RV, which is a pain in my backside.
Unlike the Mini, which has cost how many thousands?
Here you go again. The Mini is very cute and fun and had a lot less miles on it than a lot of other vehicles that we could tow. So, there you go. That's it.
So we were just saying how we haven't recorded anything all day, and we need to have video cranked out for tomorrow, and I don't know what else to do.
might want a chicken taco too.
Marcy's still looking at the menu. It's terrible. We're still in downtown Vernon. There's really not a lot going on out here. Really not a lot going on.
That's what happens in small towns.
That's the joy of small town BC living. Exciting.
Zip, nada, nothing going on.
Yeah, absolutely nothing happening. There's some ducks over here. And there's some baby ducks.
Go too fast.
Look at all those little duckers. Look at all the little duckers over here. Duckies. Baby ducky sleeping next to mommy and daddy. Some more babies over there. I'm going to sneak around. We're going to get some photos of these things. These are actually pretty cool. This is a great campsite right here. Look at all these guys. I am not paying attention to my camera. I'm trying to walk. Isn't that awesome? Look at all these ducks. Not in a row, but I got ducks. So here we are at the marina, and we just jumped down off of this because that looks like it's not actually meant for you. You're supposed to be walking from here, and you got to walk all the way up there to that bridge, and you walk across, and you come back down on this side. So we walked that way. We came over here, and we came down this way. And then we literally had to jump around right here. But what's interesting is there's a dock out here. Right here. You can't get to it because there's like a little fence right here. So you can't jump up here, so you can't go down there. Why do they even have a dock? Oh, it's really cool. One of the boards is really sticking up there. I can't zoom in more than that, but kind of a cool shot. I like it. Took some pictures, and guy that had the truck here, he just took off with the boat. He launched the boat and he went way down over there. And he's gone around the corner. So I don't know where he's going, but he left the truck behind. That was kind of funny. Anyway, let's see what else we can get up to. The ever intrepid Marcy, caught taking pictures. Oh no, what are you going to do, Marcy? You got caught.
Yikes.
Now what are you going to do?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
There's a turtle pub just over there, because apparently this is Turtle Bay, where the truck was. Anyway, we're going to wander around a little bit more and see what there is to see what there is to do, and voila, campground. Again. Anyway, we will see you in a few. We're sneaking up on some little baby ducks. Look at little babies. Right, Marcy?
Yeah, they're very
We're sneaking
cute.
up on the little babies.
Very
They're
cute.
hiding. Oh, look, there's one hiding back there.
Mama's like telling us, like, don't come
Yeah.
closer.
There's Mom watching over the babies. The babies are all over the place in the fast water here. It's kind of cool. I like it. It's fun. There may or may not be ice cream. I've heard talk of ice cream. There will be hell to pay if there is no ice cream. Okay, Marcy. Just give me a dirty look. I love it. My hair is wildly ski jumpy up here.
How to get out of here? It doesn't go straight.
I honestly don't know.
Because we have to turn to Banff and we don't want to do that.
Well, the thing is, we don't know where there's a restaurant. We just got here to Golden, and we have no idea where there's a restaurant now.
Playing cards. Could play solitaire.
Welcome to the Wolf's Den. It's big, I'm guessing, supposed to be wolfy. Now let's go back inside because it just started to rain. So we went to a wonderful place called the Wolf's Den, which is ludicrously expensive. And Marcy's just not having any part of it because we had 2 poutine. That's all we had. And it was $55. Like, wow. That's all we had. Like $12 just for sodas. And it was crazy. Anyway, it was a nice environment, nice little store. It was great for that kind of thing. And what was really interesting, we actually had a really cool story about the place. It used to be called the Mad Trapper. And as the Mad Trapper, what they would do is you'd come in and you'd have like a $20 bill. And what the bartender would sign off on it. And then he would stick it up on the wall. And then it would be every time you ordered a drink, it would come off of that. So, going down until your $20 was used up and then it would come off the wall or they'd put up a new one or whatever. That way, if you were broke before payday, that was your tab. It's actually kind of a cool story. And it had great artwork, not artwork. It was like a log cabin. It was really cool. And it had wonderful, gnarly, I don't even know what to call it, but you'll see it in the video. It's absolutely fabulous. I loved it. And it was really interesting for that, but it's stupid expensive. I think it's a nice place. Wolf's Den. Nice place. Used to be called the Mad Trapper. Apparently, it used to be covered from floor to ceiling. And all over the beams, all over the posts, all over everywhere, used to be covered in bills. And they've only got a handful of the bills left. It's nowhere near what it used to be. Apparently in the 1970s, 1980s is when it was in its heyday. And that's when it was known as the Mad Trapper. And that's when it was super popular and had stuff all over the walls. And it was great and everything. Interesting. And the reason why I have these on tonight, and I'm using the microphone tonight, is because we've got neighbors that are like a foot and a half away. Unfortunately, people don't give you a very big RV spot very many places in BC. They're very small RV spaces, so we're literally right on top of our neighbors here more often than not. And the one guy that was in when we were at, what was that place called? The Turtle Bay, something Wood Lake. Yeah, whatever she said. So anyway, what it was, like Turtle Bay, Woodland, something, RV Marina, whatever. Anyway, you've got a foot and a half between your neighbors, right? Like, it's seriously tight. It is so small. And this one guy decided he was going to park his pickup truck right beside his trailer. And it was like, dude, you don't have enough room to do that. And he's got 2 different vehicles. And like, you're an idiot. Like, you can't actually do this. I couldn't put my slide out. It's not that big of a slide. It's only 3 feet. I couldn't put it out. His truck was in the way. I was like, this is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So, whatever. Just one of those things, but had to button things up and I had to move over a couple of different sites, move 2 sites over so that I'd have enough room to actually put it out. And then, you've got 20 spots open down the row. 20 spots. And this is my rant now. Marcy had her rant the other day. Now it's my rant. I'm going to try not to be 15 minutes. I will try. No promises. But what ended up happening was, instead of going one of the 20 open spots down beside us, no, they went right beside us. Like, are you kidding? Just a foot and a half away. And like, you got to park somebody there. They don't even have enough room to put out their awning. They don't, because if they put out their awning, they would be touching our camper. Like, they're that close. And like, it was stupid. It was so stupid. It was like, you don't have any room. And it's like, why? Why do you not have room? Do you not realize how wide these damn things are? Like, we're 10 feet wide, 8 foot something, I think. 8 foot something wide or 9 foot something wide. We're wide. And then we put the slide out. We're a little over 11 feet. And like, really? You're going to give us like a 12-foot spot? Why would you be 12 feet wide? Why not 20 feet wide where it would make sense? No, give you 12 feet. That way we can put more campers in. It's stupid. Anyway, the Wolf's Den, great restaurant, wildly good. It was nice, but wholly expensive. So, not a huge fan of that. Anyway, I have a giant amount of editing to do, and I meant to put this video out this morning, and I didn't. So now I'm putting it out tomorrow morning. And then with a little bit of luck, we're going to have Friday. Because we left where we were in BC down by Kelowna. Vernon. We left where we were by Kelowna and Vernon, between the two. Between Kelowna and Vernon. Marcy has to stop talking to me off camera. It's terrible. Because... Say hi, Marcy. Yeah, now try to hide. Yeah, you sucker. Anyway, what ended up happening was we left there this morning. We left Vernon. We left our campsite, went to Vernon, left Vernon this morning after having a nice breakfast with some family, and then we came all the way out here. So now we're in Golden, BC. Tomorrow, we're going to be in Botrel. Marcy wants to go back to Calgary first to get some supplies.
Like winter clothes.
She wants winter clothes. It was, I swear, every day was like 30 degrees outside. It was 25, 28 in the camper here this morning. 28! And I had the air conditioner blowing, and Marcy was just having no part of it. It actually cooled off substantially when we went a little bit further north to Golden. Like, oh my goodness. North and east. Man, what a temperature difference. Like, it's absolutely fantastic. We're actually, on the channel, we're actually doing some really great and wonderful things. We're actually setting up a couple of interviews with One Aussie's Adventure. We're doing that interview. That's going to be fabulous. The man is... I don't even know how to describe it. He's just like, what a Renaissance man. What an absolute Renaissance man. Love him. He's just such a great guy. Really is. Great man. And we're going to be doing another interview with, possibly, not 100% sure, we may be doing an interview with another company that actually caters to van life. And I want to talk to them about, they just got a new contract with someone. I want to talk to them about that. I want to talk to them about some of the new things that they've got going on. And no spoilers. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but they're a small company, but they're not that small of a company. And what's going to be exciting and interesting is watching how they actually do with their different, whatever you call it. I'm trying to turn the microphone down. It's very, very loud. For me, anyway. Anyway, we're going to be talking to that company, seeing how they're doing, and there's a lot to that. So I'm not going to spoil it by giving you any spoilers. But there's a lot coming up with that, and we're going to be doing another interview with someone else. So we're going to tell you about that later. I'm hoping that we can line up all three of these interviews. If we can, it'll be fabulous. If we can't, well, then we can't. But I would like to make that happen. Anyway, for now, this is going to be it. This is going to be the end of the video, I think. I'm not 100% sure because I'm never sure. The other day I thought I was going to continue, and I didn't. I stopped it. And then now I think I'm going to stop it. Who knows? I might continue. Right, Marcy? Yeah, she cares. Anyway, we're going to... They can't hear you half as well as I can. You know that. Yeah, now she's quiet. Anyway, we will talk again soon. Remember, two things, very important things. One, we could say, don't be the village idiot. Two, don't be shy about going outside. Because worst case scenario, you get killed by a bear. Other than that, you're fine.